This is Bob Maloney from my MMA News, and my man Keenan Forsey is doing. Keenan has a big fight coming up at Stellar Fights, and it's Glory Rules. Keenan, man, this is fight week. Tell me how you're feeling physically and emotionally. I know that you have had a few fights in your background so far, but tell me how you feel.
Really, emotionally, I'm definitely feeling good. Fight week's always a good time mentally for me. It always, I'm real good at locking in. Physically, I'm dealing with a couple little injuries here and there that I'm gonna have to get checked out after the fight, but I'll be all right I'll be all right on Saturday.
For those of you who haven't seen Keenan fight, he is one of my favorites to watch. He's very exciting. And right now he's just doing some striking. And I know his future, he's going to be, getting in the cage for some mixed martial arts. He also started out, out of high school, he became involved and tell me a little bit, Keenan, you just changed camps. So talk to me about, your path, your camp that you started at. I know you're still very respectful and appreciative of those guys. And now you moved to a new camp. So give us a little background there.
Definitely. So I started out around 17 years old actually, over at High Voltage in Limerick, Pennsylvania, to where, I'll always have the utmost respect and great gratitude to them. They built me up to where I am today. They're a great fit. It's a real family gym now. I can't say anything but good about them. But as I've kind of started to go further in my career, I noticed when promoters came at me with opponents, it was only, like other champions, 10 plus fights, things like that, other top end talents where, I kind of realized I need to start trying to pick up, my train, get some, pick up my training partners, pick up my work ethic, pick up everything like that, which was a big part of my decision to move when I moved down to Center City, Philadelphia, because I knew a lot of the top camps were down there. So moving down there, I had asking around, talking to some friends, hearing on the scene, I had decided I was going to try out Balance MMA and EEFC Extreme Evolution. But and this is no knock on Balance, but I never even ended up never even trying there. From my first day at Extreme Evolution Fight Camp, EEFC with Coach John, Coach Mike. I knew that was home, from the atmosphere. It's like, I could tell everybody was tight. There was no backstabbing. It was a good family atmosphere. Everybody helps each other up, looks out, helps each other out. And, as far as the training, there's, John and Mike, you gotta come correct when you train with them. It's definitely no easy days. And it's just a room full of dogs working.
Well, let's talk about your upcoming fight at Stellar. It's against Rosendo Leyva. And, tell me what, is going on in your mind for this fight. I know you know a little bit about him. How are you approaching this? I know there's not much film on him, so you can't really study much. Or do you just go in there and put your game plan in? How do you look at this fight? And your
So, yeah, like, with all my fights, I try to separate, like, it's more about me, like, I always try to say, like, if I perform to the best of my ability and fight how I know I can fight, then it matters less about the other person because I believe I can come out on top. But as far as him, from what I understand, he's like a real, like he's a pressure fighter, likes to come forward with a lot of stuff, a lot of punches, a lot of things like that. So, I think it's a stylistically a good matchup. I like to throw straight punches, clean down the fight hard, and when he comes in with that pressure, he's gonna feel something that's gonna make him think twice about it the next time.
Yeah, heck yeah. Listen, do you think, listen, we're coming up on the end of the year. First of all, I want you to have a great holiday season coming up. We got Thanksgiving, so at least you're not cutting weight through Thanksgiving and
Yeah.
obviously December. Do you think we will see you in the cage in a mixed martial arts fight in 2020?
125% you will be. There was some issues that were preventing me. There were some issues with sanctioning and everything like that were preventing me. That actually shout out to Brad from Stellar Fights. He helped me get around those and helped me get through that. So after this fight, as soon as these MMA dudes stop running, you'll 100% see me in that cage. I can't wait, and we're gonna make some noise in 2020.
I'm excited about it, man. My man Keenan Forsey, once again, you got to watch this guy fight. He is like nonstop action. He won a title in his last. Not afraid to fight at a couple different weight classes. and he has a bright future in this game. Give some love, some shout outs before we roll.
I want to shout out my family. My dad is always my biggest fan. I want to shout out some of my good friends like Sam, John, Sean, everybody. You guys all know you. I want to shout out my girl Mia. My gym, EEFC coach John, all my training partners. They push me every single day. It's obviously nothing's possible without them. And also shout out to Taylor and Brimma from Jack's gym. We're actually stepping up to corner me for this fight after some last minute changes. So I appreciate all y'all. And if I'm forgetting you, I'm sorry, but it's early.
Best of skills to you. I'm excited for your future. I'm excited for you for this fight, and I can't wait to see you getting in there doing even more than the striking. I know you've been working hard, and that's your goal, and I look forward to you reaching those goals. Pleasure talking to you, my man.
Pleasure talking to you, Bob. Looking forward to it.